go to the last section of chapter 8. Alright, 8.3, testing a claim about population mean. Alright, so in this case, we don't know population standard deviation. Normally, we don't know population standard deviation. Alright, let's take a look at the procedure. Alright, the first state, you're gonna state the null and alternative hypothesis. Then you're gonna identify either it's left tail, right tail, or two-tail test. Alright, the next step, you're gonna use table A3. I did show you how to use table A3. Degree of freedom is n minus 1. Alright, n is the sample size to find the critical number. And make sure that you use the area in one tail. Alright, next step, you would calculate the test statistic. And this is the formula. X bar is the sample mean. Mu x bar is always equal to mu. Alright, S is the sample standard deviation, and small n is the sample size. After you calculate test statistic, you're gonna check that if the test statistic is fall in critical region. Critical region is the shaded area. It could be to the left, to the right, or both sides. Alright, and if it's fall in critical region, you would reject H0. Otherwise, which means if it doesn't fall in a shaded area, you do not reject H0. The last step, you would state your conclusion, which say that you either have enough evidence to support the claim or not supporting the claim. Right? Let's look at the first example. Right? The summary statistic for the weight of discarded plastic from a sample of household are n is the sample size is 62. Then we calculate sample mean from this sample size is 1.911 pound. Alright, and we calculate the sample standard deviation is 1.065 pound. Now we want to use 5% significant level. Again, significant level is an alpha. Alright, to test the claim that the mean weight of discarded plastic from the population household is greater than 1.8 pound. Now let's work on this example together. Alright, concentrate on the claim. The claim said that the mean weight of discarded plastic for population of household is greater than. Alright, is greater than. I need another marker. Alright, is greater than. Alright, that would become your alternative hypothesis, and we talk about the mean. So we're gonna use the mu is greater than 1.8 pound, and this is your claim. Alright, now the norm is gonna be mu equal 1.8 pound. Alright, look at the alternative hypothesis is greater than, so you're gonna have right tail test, right? So the shaded area will be to the right. Alright, alpha is 0.05. Because we have only one shaded area, you will not divide alpha by 2. So this is alpha 0.05. Alright, now you're gonna go to table A3. Degree of freedom is gonna be n minus 1. Our n is 62. So it's gonna be 62 minus 1, which is 61. Alright, now if you look in the table, we don't have 61. We're gonna pick the closest one. In this case, we're gonna use degree of freedom is 60. Alright, because we don't have 61. Then if you look at degree of freedom is 60, and alpha is 0.05 on area 1 tail. Remember, table A3 give you shaded area to the right. Alright, your critical number is 1.671. Alright, Next step, you're gonna calculate your test statistic. X bar is 1.911. Mu X bar is always gonna equal to mu, which is 1.8. Sample standard deviation is 1.065, right? And sample size is 62. So square root of 62. Alright, you can use a calculator to calculate this. And I have 0.821. Right? 0.821. As you can see, 0 is in the center. 0.821 is not in the shaded area. Alright? It's not fall in the critical region, so do not reject H naught. Now let's go back to our claim, alright? Do not reject H naught. We do not reject H naught, but the claim is alternative hypothesis. We don't reject this. Therefore, we do not have enough evidence to support the claim. Therefore, we do not have enough evidence to support the claim that the mean weight of discarded plastic from the population of household is greater than 1.8 pound. Alright, let's look at the next example. Hi everyone, let's look at the second example. The second example, I keep everything the same except the claim. I changed the claim a little bit. Instead, I said that use 5% significant level to test the claim that the mean weight of discarded plastic for population of household is. Alright, now it changed to is 1.8 pound. So it will change the whole procedure. Let's look at it. Alright, so the claim is, so we're gonna have mu equal 1.8 pound. Right? No, always equal. So this is your claim. The alternative of the claim will be not equal. So you have mu not equal to 1.8 pound. Alright, next step, you have to identify is it left tail, right tail, or two tail. Because alternative is not equal, you would have two tail test. Alright. Alright, two tail test, two shaded area on the left and on the right. My alpha, I keep it the same, which is 0.05. But because we have two shaded area or two tail test, we're gonna divide by 2, right? So if you divide by 2, you have alpha over 2 is 0.025. Alright, you're gonna use table A3. Degree of freedom will be the same, which is 62 minus 1, which is 61. Again, we don't have 61 in the table, so we're gonna use degree of freedom of 60. Alright, now you're gonna go on the top, it say area of one tail, and look for 0.025. Right, 0.025. Again, table A3 give you the shaded area to the right. Alright, if you look at it, it's going to be 2.00. Alright, table A3 give you the shaded area to the right. However, the area to the left is the same as the area to the right. So you're going to have the same critical number, but on the left, it's going to be negative. Right, so you're going to have negative 2.00 because of symmetry. Alright, next step, you're gonna calculate test statistic. It's exactly the same number, x bar, mu x bar, which is equal to mu, sample standard deviation, and sample size. Turned out to be 0.821. Alright, 0 is over here. Alright, on the number line. 0.821 is in the non-shaded area. Because it's far in the non-shaded area, then we do not reject H naught. Alright, we do not reject H naught. But H naught is our claim. Alright, H naught is our claim. So your conclusion will be you do not have enough evidence to reject the claim, which is the mean weight of discharged plastic from the population of household is 1.8 pound. So you have all the information to do the homework. Alright, I hope you did the homework. And if we go back to class, we will have tests in class, chapter 6, 7, and 8. If not, the test will be online. I will email you the instruction for the test online. Alright, have a nice spring break. Bye.